What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rabbit Hole. Today we have there you go. We got a little surprise today. For those of you who are curious, you got, let's say you're a retro gamer and love games all the way up into current. You got your original DS, original DS, your DS Lite, you got your 3DS, you got your 3DS XL, you got your new 3DS XL, you got your Game Boy. But you got your Game Boy. You got your Game Boy Color, you got your Game Boy Micro, you got your Game Boy SP, you got your Game Boy Advance, Arctic, White, Glacier, Black, whatever you have, all these Game Boys, you only got so many pockets. You could go with the cargo pants route, if you wanted to,
or trip pants,
actually,
or some Junkos.
Wait, a future idea: Game Boy pants, pockets for every generation of the Game Boy.
Kind of, this is what we're gonna talk about today. Kind of is that?
Yes. So Zack had this problem last year.
So here, let me see. We want to do the history of all. Well, let's go over this. So you got your Game Boy bags. So you got your your simple one that's yay big
that Nerf probably made.
Nerf, or they have a little Mario stitch on it, and you fit your charger. Mm-hmm. They never really make enough space for the charger.
Okay, fair enough.
You ever notice that?
Well, I don't really use cases.
It's the DS goes in, you can put a few games, or if you go back even farther, Game Boy Color games or Game Boy Advance games, depending on the system, they make certain slots for them. Maybe it's a netted a
mesh.
Like a mesh or like a vinyl, bag, and there's a plastic.
But has there been a
plastic core where you it's got a spot for your DS?
Has there ever been a multi-generation case that you saw though? Here's your DS and your Game Boy.
No, that does not exist.
That's what I'm saying, and that's kind of what you're looking for.
So I like to play a lot of handheld games. I like to play them on the go. I also, when you if you're a spontaneous handheld player, you want to switch to Game Boy Color straight to 3DS, in the blink of an eye, you don't want that drawer, or in those cases I just mentioned, you can't fit a lot in there.
Oh, I know.
The only one that I've had has been the best is the one that's almost the size of an oval, and has a strap, and it has maybe 12 DS parts, and you can fit SP with some Game Boy Advance games in there, and then all your DS games got 2 pockets, maybe a Velcro uplift.
Yeah.
Kind of that's pretty much the Lambo of DS bags.
Okay.
But I made
the Lambo of DS bags. Nice.
Now this has never been done before, and I wanted to share it with you guys. When you're a boy, you have a DS bag. When you're a man, you have a DS briefcase.
Yes, because you never know when you're going to need it. This is technically work. Yes.
It's good to have right next to the bed, because I play a lot of handheld in bed.
Yeah.
Bed is a good place to be, just chilling.
Yeah.
And it's all nice to have it divided and separated and all good,
protected.
And if you're a Pokemon fan and you use the Pokemon Bank, you can go from Black to Black 2 to you need multiple.
You go back generations.
You need multiple DSs. If you have 2 of them, you don't have a friend to do it with.
Yeah. You
just do it all yourself, and it's just too much shit laying around.
Yeah.
So that's why you have it all in a DS briefcase.
Yes.
Now,
bring that puppy up.
This doesn't hold every handheld I have.
Yeah,
but this is the necessity though.
The essentials.
I don't need a Game Boy Color. All I need is an SP.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
It'd be cool to have every single one in there.
That's more of
but it's you don't need that
to carry it around. Yeah,
this you slip it underneath the bed, you pull it out, you play, you put it right back under.
Yeah,
you're going to a friend's house. You're all sitting there playing Pokemon.
Grab your briefcase, off you go.
Yeah. So, I made this custom made. This is it right here.
This is the Seto Kaiba edition. Can't even say it.
Seto Kaiba. You show up. This is a pretty big. This is actually made for maybe a power tool.
You think attorneys carry that around?
No. I bought this at a hardware store.
I remember going to Office Max and you're like, let's see the briefcases. Then you're talking to the girl. You're like, I'm not actually buying this for business. I want to put all my Game Boys in it. And she was just like, okay.
She's like, you're a fucking idiot. So, it's made for a power drill, or even maybe a fancy camera. So what I did was, I pretty much customized the inside. Not as much as you think.
Yeah.
A lot easier, and it's very easy to make if you're interested. And makes everything. I mean, I have a shelf that has the rest of it, but
now let's go
this.
Open this up. I'm gonna check the frame, make sure we can see it. You keep on rambling about it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna open this up and unveil.
Is it gonna glimmer a bit?
Now, I don't want to knock over the mic. We're gonna look right here.
Oh, you're good.
Let's move this. Oop, that's not good.
There's water there.
So if you look here, up top, I have these pockets because, like I said before, this is kind of for tools. So like up here you put like your screwdrivers and maybe some like wrenches and stuff. And ooh.
No, we're good.
And instead of using tools, I put like collectible styluses. You know, you got like your Zekrom and Reshiram and mushrooms. And then I also have I have 2 times the chargers. To save space, I picked up one of these multi-chargers that can charge multiple handhelds. It charges Game Boy SP or original Nintendo DS.
I like how it's USB, so you could plug it into a lot of different things. Yeah.
You can the DS Lite. You also have like a micro
PSP.
There's PSP on here.
Oh, nice.
There's your 3DS charger or DSi, and then you got like your micro. So like
You're good to go.
For like a Samsung phone or like which I don't have, but it's nice to have.
So you're at a bachelor's party, somebody's got to charge their PSP Go.
Yeah.
You got it covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
So also I have in here, I have to do the micro. I do have a Game Boy Micro. I had to do that separately because it's not in this. It's a slightly weirder charge cable. I also have some collectible cloths to wipe off your screen. This is my X and Y one I got with the guidebook.
Nice.
Let's unveil that a little bit. There we go. We'll flag it off. And then I got...
You should have this. Guidebooks would fit perfectly behind here if you needed them to.
Yes, which I have done. I have done that.
That's very nice.
Now, if you go over here, I have a copy of Pokemon Green. We've been thinking about maybe doing a video about that. You
That'd
might
be
see
fun.
that. Just to show off the sprites. They're scary. Look it up. Then, can you reach into here for me? Let's see. We got a Game Shark thing if I ever wanted to use it, which I don't have the...
Power saves.
I don't even have the program on my computer anymore.
Pokemon trading card
Pokemon trading card game, just in case if I ever wanted to play it.
You never know.
Now, this is where it really gets interesting. You have a layer of protective foam to keep everything in line. Let's just put this right here for now.
So we bring the... Oh, that looks beautiful in
So
here.
now, let's move. This is a separate part. It's, you know, like when you have a motorcycle, and you have like your motorcycle, and then you have like the little cadet car thing?
Yeah.
This is what this is.
The cadet car?
So, we'll go into that later. So now, what we have here... hopefully you guys can see. So
here, I'll like hold it up, but I'm gonna get closer pictures and everything.
Yeah, we'll get closer pictures for you, but there's
Here, I'll hold it like this. You could go off doing what you gotta do.
So we have your 3DS, new 3DS XL, a original Nintendo DS, a Game Boy Micro, and an SP. So you have like, you can do trading within. I also can take this deeper and put 2 3DSs in here, but I don't have that right now.
Yeah.
There's lots of different functions.
I remember getting that new 3DS XL on
yeah.
launch. That was tough.
Then you go into here to keep your games. I have 3. Ooh, we got a stockpile of Arceus cards. Stockpile cases I turn into.
So this thing goes pretty deep. Now, did you,
got your
cut these out yourself?
Yeah, to cut these out myself. You got some AR cards down at the bottom just in case
You
if
never
you
know
ever
when you
actually
need
want
an
to
AR
use them.
card.
You can put this down if you want. I'm gonna go over these real quick. Let me move this back into here. Now, you got to be able to transport. I can just close it for now, I guess. Well, before this, I'll go over. So, like, let's say why I picked these consoles that fit in here.
Okay, go
they
for
hit
it.
the seamless thing. So you got
no seams attached.
So you got your new 3DS XL, the latest greatest, to play all your 3DS games.
Yes.
DS games, and a virtual console if you want to do that kind of thing. Connect to the internet, watch Netflix on it. Then you got your DS.
Now wait, did you ever account for the NX might need a spot in this one day? We're gonna need to get you one of those backpacks on wheels when that jump happens.
We could. Then I put a regular original DS in there just because
it can talk to the new 3DS, right?
I think it can.
For trading?
We're trading old games. I could be wrong. I never really tried it, to be honest.
I don't see why not.
Or you can even have this like for like a friend that if they want to play something too.
Yeah.
And then the micro, because dude, you gotta have your micro in there.
Yeah.
You gotta be a loud, proud micro user. And then your SP to play classics.
So like the bigger old school original Game Boy games do not work in the micro? Or do they?
No. Game Boy Micro only does Game Boy Advance games.
Okay, so you have the SP to play anything Game Boy Advance and older.
Yes.
Got it.
Now these are the games I'm currently playing that I keep in there. This is like a DS. This is from Club Nintendo. It's a DS case. that you open up and just has a bunch of DS slots in. These are some of the games that I have in here.
I'll just get a close-up of that.
It
looks like the essentials.
Bunch of Pokemons and some random 3DS games. You know, Fire Emblem, Super Smash, Dragon Ball Z Extreme Buten,
Nice.
Super Mario 64. Then if you go into here, I always wanted to make like artwork for these, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah.
They're pretty much just like blank 3DS cases that I keep Game Boy Advance games in. I have a Mother 3 fan translation, Minish Cap, Four Swords, Fire Red, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and Fire Emblem Sacred Stones.
The essentials.
What
about Advance Wars?
I've been having a hankering.
Hankering.
Next time I see it in person, I'm gonna pick it up. But I'm not like dying. I'm dying.
Is that an easy one to find at the exchange?
Yeah, I mean, you can get it at
just
any,
the average.
like, any like retro game store if they have.
Yeah.
They carry that stuff. It's not that hard to find. It's like a $10 game. You can
Yeah,
buy it
that's not
online
bad.
or something.
Not bad.
So I keep these in here. They're nice and compact. They fit in there easily, and you can switch them with that because I mean like you can fit a decent amount of games in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, how many games do you need at once? I mean, this thing's made to have a bunch.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have like all of them at once. But like you
All
get
right,
your
good.
core, like you can keep yourself occupied. Now the thing is, like you might not always want to lug around this big boy.
Yeah.
So at its core, I'm mainly playing my 3DS games
Mm-hmm.
because like that's what's hot right now. I the classics are good, but like I'm playing with the current. So I have this like little Nintendo DS like hard shell case, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I kind of carry around. And this has some games in it too. I have Zelda 3D, Ocarina of Time, Yokai Watch, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, Animal Crossing New Leaf, White 2, and Birthright.
I was gonna ask where your other Fire Emblem was because I only saw Conquest in there.
Um,
Now this is one heck of a stylus.
it's nice.
Now this is not official Nintendo canon, is it? That's just like you.
It is.
Seriously, they made that?
Mm-hmm.
Like pen size? That's pretty cool.
It's very nice.
Oh, well, obviously because it fits perfectly in the case, so it came with the case.
This is by Power A though. This is not a Nintendo licensed.
Got it.
So this is like nice to have like if you're going over somebody's house real quick and you just want to bring your DS, or just have it like
Light packing, yeah.
or like have it like on your nightstand, like not just having sitting at. Maybe you have a drink. You know, if drink water gets on this, you're probably pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside is like the charger.
It doesn't fit in there, does it?
No, the charger doesn't fit, but it's like this is like my charger is usually plugged into my wall, and like anywhere I usually go,
Mm-hmm.
somebody's gonna have a 3DS charger at their house. So if it's like my girlfriend's house,
Yeah.
or
Any
friend's
friends, really.
house,
Yeah.
everybody I know that I'm friends
Has one.
with, because
Yeah.
if you don't have a 3DS, I don't want to be your friend.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and it's like mainly just to have like on the like nightstand, because I play, like I said before, a lot of bed DS.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like sitting out and games are sitting out. It's just like, and it's nice and secluded. I also just did another little like offshoot branch. I got this little mini Game Boy Advance little purse thing. That's what I'm keeping my micro in, and the Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance games on the go.
Nice.
So this is I'm really proud of this, and like when I made it, it's like I think it's like
I wish though this was more of like a plastic fabric and you could slap some stickers on here like a Nintendo sticker and all that. Because if you put stickers on this, that's
it would
straight
be
up
cool.
disaster.
I used to be sticker I kind of like how
Sticker star.
I like how it's just plain.
Oh, it's professional.
Very nice and plain. I like that.
Yeah.
Sharp
is
if
the
you
word
want to
I
make
use.
one, it's easy. Just go to like a hardware store and try
Harbor
to
Freight.
Harbor Freight. If there's one around you, just being a talk slut.
Yeah.
But I'll give props to Harbor Freight. I've gotten some cool stuff there over the years. It's like a budget
Hardware store.
Yeah, like way cheaper than Home Depot.
Yeah, exactly.
You do get what you pay for. It is a little bit cheesier stuff, like with your power tools
but
and
if it
stuff.
does its job.
But this is the shit. I love it. It's so good. I want everybody to have one. Just remember, when you're a little boy, you had a Game Boy bag, purse, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a man, you need a Game Boy briefcase.
I like it.
Remember that.
Remember that. Well, guys, let us know what you think in the comments below. How do you lug around your Game Boys, your DSs, your 3DSs, all that stuff? Let us know. Is there a better way than the briefcase, or is the briefcase
There is no better way than this. Are you fucking kidding me?
the cream of the crop?
This is the creme of the creme.
Creme la creme. Guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.